Going on. So my wife, I remember she played, powder puff back in the day, and she wanted to play in the LFL, and believe it or not, Leah likes football. She likes hitting people. She goes back to the tryouts, and then she comes back, and she's like, they named me captain. She goes back to the tryouts, and she's like, oh, we're doing this. Now all of a sudden, like, football has become like her career. And I'm like, you're a mom. You're my wife. You don't do football. And I felt football competing with me. And I said, some joker's running game with my wife. I said, I'm going to have to show up to this practice because you ain't no football captain. So I get in the car and I'm driving like, and he was like, matter of fact, why don't you get in line and run around? I said, okay, so I only got 20 minutes. And I'm like, hey, bro, how you doing? Hey, I only got 20 minutes. I only got 20 minutes. And he gets in, he's like, just let you know, I only got 20 minutes. I only got 20 minutes. He sits down. He hears about the business. He gets his certificate. And I think he has to leave because he got 20 minutes. And we're like, we know you got to go, you got 20 minutes. He said, I'm going to stick around a little bit longer. Because he started to put together the fact that when he pays his Vivint every month, my wife was getting paid. And because we double dip, for those of you who are couples in the room, I get paid too. So he was like, I'll stick around a little longer. So training goes. We're like, do you need to leave? No, I'll stick around. It's just relentless. It's nonstop. It's crazy. It's a motor that is just, he's driven like nothing I've ever seen before. And he just goes. Now in the beginning, it was like a race car with no driver. Boom, bumping into every wall, making every mistake you can make in the world. But here's the thing, success comes at a cost. And what Bryan did was he just cashed in the beginning and he paid the cost. Mr. Bryan
How you feel, my brother?
Glad when it was Christmas. We ain't even barely in presents, but we was gifted. And it's
Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face. Your bezel. That's called rolling diamonds, my G.
Make sure you pray when you kneel.
There we go.
My man said, I know about these.
That thing fall off.
You want to hold your bottle too?
Almost made me put my I'm just putting out the energy so I can grab it. Everything that's in my memory that I imagine.
I don't need this. Hey.
Okay, Bryan.
Don't drink that. I got my eye on you, man. Hey, man, I know you're big. Just stay over there, man. Yes, Aaron, he does give people bruises, man. But no, guys, how's everybody doing today?
Great.
Great, man. I just want to talk to the people here. I see some younger kids in here, and I just want to tell them you can be whatever you choose to be. That's right. You wake up every day. That decision is yours, not someone else's. And when I started in this ACN business, I needed ACN more than ACN ever needed me. And it wasn't for the money, it was because of the person that I was. And, you know, I say that to say this. It's my dad talking right now. He's from the islands right now. He just had surgery on a neck wise. So, you know, one of the greatest things in the world was when I was younger, I couldn't read and write. You know, my grandparents and my family came to this lovely country at a young age. And I couldn't read and write. My dad used to push me all the time. He used to always tell me, it'll get better, it'll get better, it'll get better. And then I got, so, you know, my dad instilled that in me at a young age. And, you know, at 6 years old, I used to have to read for 2 hours while everybody else got to play. I used to have to write sentences down where everybody else got to play. What I'm telling you guys is, you are abnormal. Why? Because you're here today. And a lot of your friends are going to tell you, why are you going to a training event on Saturday? Why? So that I don't have to go to work in a few years from Monday through Friday. But he told me I should get a manual labor job, but I was never smart enough to do anything else. What I will tell you in this world is, what God gives you, nobody can take from you. Right? Your gifts will make room for you. And they did. So because of that now, I'm sought after by so many people to work with autism children. I don't have to seek clients, they seek me. So what I'm saying to you is, what is blessed already, nobody can take. If you start this business, if it's already blessed, nobody can take it from you. Only you. And so at the end of the day, the real question becomes, how much did you back to it? You know, this is my spiritual mom over here. I love her. Her name is Tanya. She always comes all the time, and she tells me, stop bringing me to your pity party. And I'm like, oh my God, why are you talking to me like that? Like, Mom, you're telling me I'm like, getting rude. But she says, my job is to help you, not to agree with you. So if you guys came to this room for us to agree with your dysfunctional lifestyle, you made a mistake. We came here to change your dysfunctional lifestyle. And that came from Wes, teaching me, bringing me back to God, understanding what I needed. That we had to make a decision in late 2020 that I wasn't going to drink anymore. And today is they have their own journeys, you just don't know what they are. So at the end of the day here, anybody can do it. And so what I decided to do was to tell myself, I can't be as good as I need to be if I don't teach somebody else how to do the same thing I just did.